everybody, what's up, control freaks? Welcome back to the channel. Les Alex here, and today on the stream we are going to be playing some Esper control. Super stoked, super excited to play this list. As you probably all know, I've been streaming a lot more over on twitch.tv/LesAlex. So if you're ever on Twitch during the time of 9:30, during the weekdays, come on over, hang out, and you should just go over and hit that follow button so you don't miss any of our live streams. But yeah, I'm super stoked to be playing today. Let me give you a look of the deck list here. And here it is. So this is Esper Control. This is a list very similar to the one that Arne Hutchenberg, I think is his name, on Channel Fireball, played recently, not too recently. Basically, I took the list, chopped a sensor for Ashiok Nightmare Muse just because I want to play this card. I really like this card. I think this card's fun. Now, it might not be the most optimal thing to be doing, but I really enjoy this card, so I'm going to play it. One thing I will say, this mana base is not the best, but it's doable. Reasons to play black. Why are we playing black instead of just straight up blue-white control? Okay, here are all the black cards in the deck, right? 3 Fatal Push. Deals with creatures really easy. Most creatures in this format are 4 mana or less. Next up, we got Vanishing Verse. Plenty of monocolored targets. Gets rid of planeswalkers. Gets rid of a lot of pesky early creatures. And big creatures. Gets rid of a lot. Eliminate. Obviously, this one's kind of self-explanatory. You can go up to 3 kill things up to 3 mana or less. And then Void Rend. Can't be countered. Destroy target non-land permanent. And of course, as I said, I added in the spice that is Ashiok Nightmare Muse. Really love this card. It was kind of a powerhouse whenever I played it in Explorer several months ago. Now, obviously, Explorer and Pioneer are not the same decks, or same formats, rather, but I really like this card. It's fun. It's fun, so I wanted to play it. It's basically the reason why it's here. Other than that, though, this is a pretty stock, I would say, Azorius control deck. You got your Censors, you got your Vetoes, you got your Saw It Coming, Void Shatter, Absorbs, Wandering Emperors as a 3 of, 1 Behold, 2 Memory Deluge, 3 Verdicts. I think most blue-white lists are playing only 2 Verdicts. Hey, what's up, Bo Sox boy? How's it going this morning? How are you today? Then we've got Teferi, Shark Typhoons, and 1 Farewell. Moving to the board, this is where it is a little bit different than your typical Azorius sideboard, because obviously we have access to black, but we do have Rest in Peace. We have Ether Gust, Dovin's Veto, another Vanishing Verse, so Vanishing Verse number 4. Then we've got 2 Temporary Lockdown. This card's great against all the aggro decks, and just super, super cool, super good. 2 Mystical Disputes against the Control, and any blue deck, really. 1 Narset against Phoenix or in the Mirror. Void Rend, just kind of great against any mid-range deck. Starnheim, Unleash. All right, I tried, but plugging along at work. How are you? Cut down? I have not. Starnheim and Lyra, and then we've got Elspeth, Champion of the Sun. She's a master. Anyways, Elspeth, and then Thought Distortion. This list that I found initially had 2 Elspeth, but this card's an absolute haymaker in the control mirror match, and you almost can't lose if you get to resolve this, which it resolves. Spoiler alert. No, Settle the Wreckage. What's up? How's it going, Ron? Yeah, no, I know. How are you doing? Yeah. So Settle the Wreckage costs the same amount of mana as Wandering Emperor, and Wandering Emperor is just like a powerhouse. So I feel like it's just, you gotta play Wandering Emperor, right? You just gotta. Let's see. Can we get a Q going? We shall try. We shall try. If we can't get a Q, we will definitely play. Ooh, we got a game here. All right, we found a game, folks. We found a game. All right, let's jump into it. Game 1, match 1. Let's get it. Thanks for hanging out with me here on twitch.tv/LessAlex. I appreciate you all. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like the video. Comment down below what you think about my gameplay and the deck, of course. And hit that subscribe and post notification bell icon. This hand's pretty keepable. Hi. I'm not sure where he is, baby. All right, they start with irrigated farmland, so it does look like it might be a mirror match. I always have one in board. Save me. Yeah, it's definitely great. Don't get me wrong. We're going to start with tower. Pass back. They go irrigated farmland part 2, Revenge of the Farm. We're going to play Castle because we want to be able to censor their Narset on their 3rd turn. All right. So they make a shark. It's fine. And they attack for 1. Our Shark Typhoons are pretty good in this matchup, so I'm not going to just, like, fire this off for 0. All right. Play Shambling Vent and pass back. How's everybody doing this morning, though? Pretty good. Another. Ooh, this is going to be a Wandering Emperor, maybe? Memory Deluge. Well, I don't think we can actually counter that. Take a look and see what we got. We got Lyra would come in, Disputes would come in, Veto, obviously Thought Distortion, Narset, and Voidrend. We'll take 1. And we will cycle. So they missed a land drop. That's good for us. Another shark. Okay. They got a discard. They discard Supreme Verdict. We are going to attack. Guess they could have another Shark Typhoon, which would not be great. We do have Fatal Push, though. Fatal Push actually not terrible in this matchup. It kills all the tokens from Wandering Emperor and obviously all the sharks. Speaking of the devil. Yeah. Got to do this. Especially on a card this impactful, we have to use this when we can. And I think they wanted to do that earlier. Like when they cycled for the Shark Typhoon, or for the Shark, I think they were thinking about playing Emperor. They just weren't patient enough. And they missed land drops, so it makes sense why they lost their patience with it. And I could be wrong, right? I could just be making stuff up. What's up, Mikey? How's it going? All right. How are you doing this morning? Just want to hit our land drops. What are they? They got to stop in our draw step? Just chilling? Yeah, just chilling. Just want to hit our land drops. Memory Deluge. Another Deluge, sure. I do not think that, even if we had a counter spell, that would be something we would be interested in countering at this point. All right. Sorry about that. Our turn, main phase 1. Great. I might be winning? What do you mean? So they're probably going to activate. One top, one bottom with that Vantress. Sure. Huh. Honestly, I'm just going to take the lands. And we are going to do this now. That's not a good draw. Well, we'll be able to make a big shark if they don't have much, going on here. Scry. See how they do it. One top, one bottom. If they play Wandering Emperor, I guess they don't have a Wandering Emperor. Okay. Man. Drawing all the verdicts, man. Let's see. They gotta have something for this. I guess a lot of the removal is sorcery speed, though, so... All right. Daddy Shark coming in to get you. Another shark. Bigger shark. Memory deluge. Flashback. Pretty good. Pretty good, opponent. Yep. Cycle Rafine's Tower. I don't think we jam, right? I think maybe we just pass back. Yeah, I'm going to pass. Going to discard a verdict. Finally. See what they do with their scries. Yeah, drawing all the verdicts. What's up, Rocky? How's it going, man? How are you today? One top, one bottom. Yeah, I wish those would have been counter spells. It would have been great. And they do have a haul. Although Vanishing Verse does take care of haul, so it's pretty decent. In step, we will finally get to make a do your guy. Attack for one. This matchup is all about hitting your land drops, being patient, and knowing what to counter. Or in my case, drawing all the Supreme Verdicts. I assume they're going to castle. Yeah. They have castle too, though. But yeah, I agree. Having white castle is pretty good. That's pretty douche. So they make a shark. And with that, I head to the fridge, right? Deserted beach. Teferi, the hero of Dominaria. Yep. Says waiting to pay costs. Okay, now we have priority. Okay, so we could play Teferi, down tick on Teferi. That's assuming they don't have any counter spells, right? And it's very unlikely they don't have counter spells at this point. Kind Conversely, we could just attack to it. I think we need to start attacking. And I mean start deploying some of these Teferis, yeah. Let's attack first though. Just to see if they want to use any. I mean, I don't think they, other than like Shark Typhoon, they don't have any real instant speed. Let's pass here actually, and we've got a Deluge in the graveyard. See if that resolves for us. They've been able to Deluge slash, you know, all sorts of stuff. They've been chipping away. Card advantage this whole game. I mean, and they've been scrying and stuff. So their hand's probably extremely good at this point. See if they top or bottom. Two top, yeah. I mean, come on. Two top. They've top bottomed every time they've hauled, or excuse me, castled at this point. But so they get both their cards too. We do have Fatal Push, though, and that can take care of Hall or another Shark. See if this Deluge resolves. They've got 8 cards in their hand. Veto. Alrighty. I mean, we had to try that, right? Maybe we're supposed to be attacking them. You know, they're at only 9. So we can make a Wandering Emperor and make a Ardenvale token. Is this a... Okay, Memory Deluge. Well, I don't think this really gets much better for us, so... Actually... Ah, no! The resources are at their lowest point right now with only having 3 mana. So it's likely they have a counterspell still, but I think it was worth. Like, that was just never resolving if I didn't go for it there. They've got to be pretty aware that we don't have any counterspells in our hand, too. Right? Because we haven't countered anything other than the Wandering Emperor earlier in the game when they were stuck on lands. So, got 9 cards in their hands, folks. They're casting Shark Typhoon, right? Well, the whole... Actually, let me think about this. Let's make a dude with a castle. And then we'll attempt to Vanishing Verse on our turn. Just got so many resources, guys. This is rough. We are very ahead on clock, though. Which is quite possibly the most important thing. Got to discard a card. Let's see what they get rid of. It'll be like a Verdict or something that just... Okay, another Teferi. Wow. Okay, we got all the Teferis. All right, well... See if they've got it. If Verse is countered, I'd scoop. And I got Farewell to deal with it. Absorb. Okay. Should I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have enough to Fatal Push and Farewell. So I think I should, like, push first. See if they want to bait at it. Because if they want to counter something here, I would be A-okay with that. All right, let's see now if we can resolve, or rather, kill Teferi. They discarded a Teferi, right? They might have another Teferi in hand. Is this a shark? Wandering Emperor. That's going to be rough. See what they want to do with Wandering Emperor. See, they block here. Make a Samurai. Things are not looking great, but we are ahead on time, which is great. So I just want to keep them playing, you know? Do they block here? Yep. Fair enough. And speaking of fair enough, exile all creatures, exile all enchantments. Alrighty. Teferi, Another second haul. Sheesh. It's pretty good. Make a 2-2. And again, there's no reason to... I'm going to make them kill me, guys. I'm going to make them kill me. It's going to happen pretty quickly, though, because they have the 7-7 now bashing. But finally, they're choked on mana. And not choked, but they've got less of it, right? It's a wonder that they had 4 lands on turn 6, and now here on turn 15, they're way ahead of me on lands. And Teferi obviously untapping some lands here. Ooh, Ashiok. All right, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have enough mana. I'm going to play... Let's go with this first. So if we draw an untapped land, we can play both Ashiok and Teferi. I don't think both of these are going to resolve. But you never know. We've been doing some work here. Okay, so they want us to pay 4. I mean, yeah, we absolutely have to. And it's possible, right, that they just have like another counterspell or whatever, but we're not doing anything with that other 4 mana, so. The very unfortunate thing is even if this resolves, it's just going to draw us a card. Yeah. It's just going to draw us a card and then die to the Hall. So. But, be that as it may, we keep playing. They've got 6 minutes and 34 seconds, 35 seconds. So, I've played this matchup many times. And know that the person with the lead on clock pretty much controls everything, especially when you're still in game 1. We're on a 2-turn clock, though, including this, so 1-turn clock, essentially. I almost think Ashiok is the better play here, right? Because we can make a 2-3. Oh, are we just dead? Do they have 2 halls? Oh, they do. Okay. Well, we are dead here. Exactsies. But that's going to take them to 5 minutes and 48 seconds, so... Milk this clock for all it's worth, right? All right. Lucy 2405 takes game 1. Head to game 2 now. Thought Distortion, Elspeth, Voidrend, Narset, Mystical Dispute, Veto, Voidrend, Lyra. All right, what do we want to take out? We will be on the play. We need 9 things to cut here. The verdicts all got to go. Usually I would like to keep one in, but having 9 cards to have to cut, yeah. Eliminate, probably not great in this matchup. Since we're on the draw, I mean, sensors aren't the best, but at the same time... Sensor. Yeah. Yeah, we're on the draw, as I was saying, so... Sensor not the best, and we're adding in better counter spells and better removal anyway, so it seems fair. And then, yeah, Fatal Push. This seems fine. Alrighty. Game number 2. We got to survive 5 minutes and 44 seconds, folks. So if we can do that, we will be in there like swimwear. And this hand's pretty good. Yeah, this hand's a keeper. Start with tower, then vent, then island, and maybe we'll have an Narset on turn 3. Or maybe we wait till turn 4. We'll see how things pan out, but I'm pretty stoked for this hand. See what the opponent wants to do. If they're going to keep 7 or mulligan or what. They've mulliganed to 6. We will play our tower and pass. It's all about clock management at this point. Well, stick with it. I don't think Hallowfountain changes our land pattern here. I am going to play this tapped, and we are going to wait. I want to be able to protect with Dispute for our Narset. Or if they go for a Narset here, we'll gladly counter it. Oh my, are they missing their land drop? Is that why they're tanking main 1? Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, okay. They slow rolled me. That's weird. They waited till main 2 to play their land. That was funny. Yeah, and we're going to go ahead and go for it here. They could have a counter spell, obviously, but I'm going to try it. And then if they have like a veto, we can still dispute on their turn, so... And we did draw our 1 Fatal Push. That's awesome. All right, well, let's take a look at with Narset. Lands and an Absorb. Well, I guess we're taking our this Absorb. They probably know we have Dispute in hand now, though, because we pretty much telegraphed that. But again, they only have 343 left. 353, rather. Drawing the hedge removal spell always happens, right? Every single time. And we're gonna... I kind of want to just chill, because... We do have Fatal Push, I guess. Well, we've got several Planeswalkers, so I'm just going to take the removal spell here. Yeah, 8 to 12 turns later, it becomes useful again. Wandering Emperor. Well, yeah. We will counter that. That's pressure. That's an actual clock. And they're choked on mana, so seems decent. They're realizing that they're real low on time and we are not, and they're going to start playing very quickly. Narset, the Parter of Veils. I'm gonna try to counter this. I want their resources to get used in their hand. So if they want to counter this dispute, that's fine. But then we get Ashiok. So see what they get. Behold the Multiverse was the card they got. Actually, you know what we get here. We get an Elspeth Suns champion, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've got 6 mana. What's up, Savior? I'm the aggro. I'm the beatdown. Let's go. I really wanted to play Ashiok there. I guess we'll get to do it next turn potentially, but man, Elspeth Sun's champion. Wandering Emperor is the card that they revealed. They will probably cast it here as we were tapped out for the first time on their turn. Actually, for the first time in the game. Oh, they're not going to. Okay. We're just going to send all at Narset. We're not looking to win the game. We just want to not die, right? And I'd rather keep these Vanishing Verses. So we attack first. Elspeth over Typhoon, because I wanted to play Elspeth. Elspeth's sweet. One, two, three, four, five. So if we Ashiok, we can't Vanishing Verse. Does that even matter? I think we're just going to Ashiok because I want to. Nah, we're going to pass. It doesn't make sense to cast Ashiok into that much mana when we have Typhoon, Vanishing Verse, and Fatal Push when we know that they have Wandering Emperor in hand. Fair enough. Yeah. Slightly safer, right? It is. They could have like an O-Ring effect or slam Teferi and bounce the Shark Typhoon and we get no value out of it. At least with Elspeth, we have 3 tokens back to pop the Teferi or whatever, or start applying pressure in other ways. So they Behold. I don't know how they Scryed. They only got to draw 1 card, obviously, but they 2-top, so they have both of those cards in their hand now. 1 from the draw initially and 1 from the draw step. Yeah, Elspeth has instant impact. Typhoon is very vulnerable, and you just waste 6 mana otherwise. I'm going to go ahead and cycle this. They have Wandering Emperor. We know they have Wandering Emperor in hand, so keep that in mind. They don't play it. Rafine's Tower. Yeah, they're about to clock out. Yeah, I mean, we're in pretty great command of this game, even if they're not about to time out here, but I'm going to cast this just to say I did. Try to put some pressure on them. some more pressure. I mean, we've got plenty of pressure, but here comes Emperor, I assume. Yep. They're gonna make a duder. Oh, sure. Perfectly fine. Got 5 seconds left. Can they win this match in 5 seconds? I think they're just going to let the clock run, as they say. All right, cool. Start the day off 1-0 against the Mirror, folks. 1-0 against Azorius Control. Very fun match. I love Control Mirrors. They're always a blast. Easy claps in chat if you got the emote. Super stoked. Cool. Here's the list. You can !deck to look at it as well, or check in the description below. I'll have a link on the YouTube video. But this is the list. As I said when I started, it was kind of an amalgamation of a list I found on Channel Fireball. Arn Hutchenberg, I believe I might be butchering his last name, so I do apologize. But this is the list. I've swapped out a couple cards. I wanted to play Ashiok because I love this card. I love Ashiok as a character. And, you know, I actually think this card's pretty sweet, too. Is it better than the 4th sensor that I cut for it? Probably not, but I like it. And then in the board, I cut an Elspeth for a Thought Distortion for the Control Mirror, obviously. That was the victory formation. Yes, sir. 3 planeswalkers on the battlefield. Victory formation. Oh, gosh. But, yeah, this is the list. Let me sort it again by mana value. So, yeah. We're going to jump into another game here. Ooh, and we've actually got an opponent off the rip, so we won't have to wait. Straight into a match. All right, and this hand is something else. It's got lands, a lot of lands, and a couple spells, so we'll try it. We'll lead with, well, we'll see what they play here. Okay. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Hallowed Fountain passed. We'll then go Catacomb. See what we got from there. Sign in Blood. Okie doke. It's pretty good. See what they got on turn 3. Godless Shrine. Shocking it in. Myth Realized. Second Sign in Blood. I think we're just supposed to counter that. So Myth Realized. So whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a lore counter on it. You can tap 3 to put a lore counter on it, and then you can tap a white. It becomes a creature. Okay. Maybe like a Orzhov control deck? Myth Realized being its finisher, maybe? Not sure. This is some spice. It certainly seems that way, Rocket. Castle. Heart of Kirin. Well, I got bad feelings of that card, so I actually am going to counter it. Got 4 cards in their hand. We need to draw, like a draw spell. Children? Definitely could be. So we'll take 2. Another Vanishing Verse. Alrighty, pass back. We got Castle next turn to start scrying. Alright. Nothing going there. When we draw a Godless Shrine, they're gonna Castle, sure. Castle could become a problem. Luckily, we have our castle, so we'll kind of be able to keep up. Gideon. Yeah. See what they do with Gideon. Alright, they have a Gideon emblem. Heart would suggest proliferate Super Friends. That's... yeah, I mean... Alright, let's get scrying here. I'm going to keep Absorb because I don't know what this deck is trying to do, so it's always nice to have counter magic when you're not quite sure. That way if you see something that is concerning, you can not worry about it. Well, yeah, we'll go ahead and counter that. Five. So we can push this. We got 6 cards in their hand, though. Well, I don't get to do this much, so let's see. Maybe we should have used the Vanishing Verse or the Eliminate to get rid of the Myth, because we could have had the Fatal Push here. Play another Myth Realized. Vanishing Verse. Yep, that's why you never play it. Ah, that's why you never play it. All right, we're gonna scry for Temple. Hopefully, not scry for Temple. I'm so used to Temple scry because I'm a boomer. But we can scry here at the end of their turn. So we have we'll take 2. And then this way we can still castle. Ugh. Nice. Yeah, Ashiok's sweet. They mill the top 2 cards. Oh, they exile. That's even better. They've probably got like a removal spell for Fatal Push, yeah. Man, Ashiok, though, starts with a big loyalty, so... Dang. Sometimes it be like that. Alright, now I think we're in, like, Castle Vantress in our upkeep territory. All right. Not really helpful. Fire up Hive here. Clean to dust. Sure, they get rid of Ashiok from our graveyard. They got more haymakers? They've been doing a lot. Oh my gosh, okay. Heart of Kieran. I guess we do need to scry because we could potentially be dead. Wow, dude. Okay, that's something. Yep. They draw off Lockwayne. A lot of utility lands here that our deck is just not good at dealing with. They've got 4 cards in their hand, man. I'm going to keep both of these. Oh, I put that on bottom. Okay, well, whoops. Misclick. Well, we have saw it coming. Now they can start making tokens with Ardenvale, though. Arvindale. Sure. They're 4. That shark would have been gas. Gideon? No. They can draw a card, they can make a token, or they can play something from their hand because their hand is apparently insane. I'm pretty sure I accidentally bottomed that Shark Typhoon. So... well... I reckon we want that, and we don't want that. Alright, shields are going to be down here. Shields are going to be down here. Clean to dust, sure. They haven't played any creatures, though. Other than Myth Realized and their creature lands. Yep. We go to 4. Vanishing Verse is a good one. So let me think about this. We can, if we uptick, we get a random card. We get a random card and 2 untapped lands. So if they haven't played a creature, they could play Gideon. I think that almost down ticking here, ensuring that they have no way to like attack with this Heart of Kiran. Because if they play Gideon, they could use its, loyalty to attack with both Cavern and Heart of Kiran. So I kind of think down ticking here might be better. I'm gonna uptick because we've got Vanishing Verse. I would hate to just have Teferi die. Oh, that's very good. Okay. Well, good thing we did that. All right, untap. They probably have a removal spell here. Or Wandering Emperor. I guess they could have Wandering Emperor. No. I'm not saying they attack Teferi. I'm saying they could play a Planeswalker like Gideon or something, activate it with Heart of Kiran, and have Cave and the Heart of Kiran, right? And there it is. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Now we have Wandering Emperor, though, so that changes things a bit. Gideon Tribal. Wait, hang on. See where they go. Let's just see what they do. So, had they not attacked with the cave, we would have actually just been dead. Super, super interesting. All right, let's think about this. Farewell, obviously, could kill the creature and the Heart of Kiran and get rid of their Cling to Dust. This thing's indestructible, but we have Vanishing Verse, which makes things. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we can Farewell. Let's start with a draw. See if our options get any better. They pretty much don't. Play this. Tapped. We will Farewell. Cast. All artifacts, creatures, enchantments, and graveyards. Why not? So, boop, boop, boop. We'll hit this now. No reason to wait. Don't want him to just keep making infinite 2/2s. And pass back. Now they still have this Castle Lockdwayne, which is, and they got 5 cards in hand, man. This is far from over. Heart of Kiran. Yeah, gosh. Now we can tuck that if we want, but let's draw a card. Oh, you know what? Oh, they can't activate this castle, yeah. We should have tucked Heart, because if they play a Planeswalker, we're dead. Black Castle's closed. They're attacking us. We go to 1. All right, we need something real good here. We're going to make a 2-2. We're so close to ulting to Fairy. I got to keep trying. Risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, we're just dead. Ah! Oh, well. That game was wild, man. So, Veto, Vanishing Verse, Void Rend. This is going to be... Temporary Lockdown seems great. These seem excellent. Shoot. Elspeth and even Thought Distortion seems great. What don't we want? That's the question. Verdicts didn't seem all that good. Our spot removal should be able to do the heavy lifting, I think. Is Narset... I mean, that game went so long. I feel like Narset is going to be decent. Trim a couple Shark Typhoons. Maybe like a Memory Deluge. Yeah. Try it like that. Narset feels mid. Yeah. I don't know. I like bringing it in most matchups where our opponent's not, you know, pressuring us out of the gates. I don't know if that's correct or not, but I don't know. I like it. But, yeah. All right, let's take a look. All right, this hand's pretty good. Keep. And we're on the play. Mana is a bit clunky. Go ahead and turn this off. Play that. Pass back. Impulses are nice, but the static ability doesn't do that much. It can though, right? Because they've got the castles and the sign-in bloods. All right, so they got their myth realized. Pass back to them. Let's go Deserted Beach and then Godless Shrine next turn, potentially. Yeah, they can play around it, but it makes them do it at, you know, it limits it. Go blank. Well. Might as well. We need our lands and we need our spells, so... Alright. Losing one card is better than losing two. You got it. Hey, that card's good. Wandering Emperor. I mean, we're drawing good cards here. If we draw the Thought Distortion mana next turn, you can bet your bottom dollar we're firing that off. So no Emperor for us at their end step, but no Emperor for them at ours. We've got 4 in hand. There's Gideon of the Trials. So we'll Vanishing Verse this. All right. Well, they got the emblem. They're going to attack with their myth. Go to 17. Alrighty. Next turn we'll have Thought Distortion. So I would like to play either Absorb or Wandering Emperor here, and then Thought Distortion them on their turn. Or on my turn. You know what I meant. Actually, I think that's fine. Because, yeah, they draw, what, 2 cards? But we get to Emperor now. And that's what we wanted to do this whole time. And then we get to Thought Distortion, which is very nice. So, Noxious Grasp and Blood Chief's Thirst. Okay. All right, absorb that. Be gone. We'll attack first. And now we get to resolve Elspeth. Excellent. It's all coming together. It's all coming together, chat. So much cardboard. Elspeth put so much cardboard on the battlefield. I'm sandbagging this Rafine's Tower, man. I want to be able to cycle it. Well, I think that Elspeth is just way more valuable at this point. Myth realized. All right. Attack for 5. 3-turn clock here. Not too shabby. Ganjo, sure. So 2. I mean, I just don't... obviously, they could have a way to deal with Elspeth, and that would be bad, but Elspeth just generates so much advantage at this point. It's hard for them to keep up with, like, a value. Like, can't keep up with the attrition, baby. And we got a counterspell now, so yeah, that's definitely not resolving. And now they don't have any cards in hand. Alright, they activate Hive. This thing has like Menace or something, right? Yeah. I mean, it's fine. Just gonna triple block. Might as well get it off the table, I reckon. Into the turn. We are going to cycle this Rafine's Tower. Finally. Ooh, that's a piece of candy. Oh, that's a piece of candy. I love it when a plan comes together. If we draw an untapped land here, we'll be able to play Wandering Emperor this turn. Or on their turn, rather. Starnheim. Okay, actually. If we set a stop here, I think we're able to... Actually, there's a way to like hold priority. What is it? Control. Yeah. So if we hold priority in the end step, I think that's how it actually has to happen. So hold priority. You literally have to hold control, which is hilarious. All right. Now we still represent like Fatal Push or something. And then next turn we get a bunch. So it'd be one, so we, well, two. Which is cool with me. Another myth realized. They've got Castle they could activate. Looks like that's what they're doing. Play a land. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get that emblem. All right. We're kind of in the same position our opponent was last match, though. In the previous match, when we're playing against Control, is we only have like 5 minutes, 4 minutes, and 44 seconds left or whatever. Is Narset... We're on the draw. I'm going to keep it. We did well. Maybe Shark Typhoon, because we're on such a short clock as an attacker, is just better. Maybe we should play a little bit more aggressive since we've only got, 4 minutes and some change left. Oh, man. Got to draw lands. They're on a mulligan of 5 here. It's a good one. F6 through their turns. So our clock doesn't get all screwed up. I sign in blood. Well, not how we drew it up. Not how we drew it up. If we weren't fighting the clock here, as long as we could draw lands, we would be like fine-ish. But we are fighting the clock. So this is not great. Oh, well. Chapel. I got 3 cards in hand and a hive. Teferi? Or not Teferi. Yeah. Needed a land there. Really needed a land there. We've got Void Shatter, though. Although now this hive could start to do some serious work. Gideon. Actually, yeah. We want to use our mana efficiently here. And then next turn we can veto. Not what you wanted. Gosh, if we just draw lands. We'd start pressuring them. It'd be great. And unfortunately, Void Ring can't hit hive. Yeah. F6. Cheese. Cheese and rice. What do they got? I mean, we counter whatever they play, so. Okay. That's just their plan. That's cool. It's fine. That does nothing. Well, they're under 5 minutes now. We're playing very efficiently with our clock, too, so. If we can find a removal spell or a land, we might be talking. Holy smokes, guys. If I were them, I'd just keep shoving. Oh. Counter target. Alrighty. So you're telling me there's a chance? Well. I have the removal spell for it, I'm sure. Yeah. It's okay. Land. No attack. Don't. Man. I'm telling you, if we would have drawn some lands, we would even with the time concerns, I think we would have still had a shot here. I think it's extremely unlikely at this point, though. All right, Kieran. Okay. They're going to target our samurai, probably. Yep. And of course... Can't attack with it. They got a removal spell for Teferi, probably. Oh, sure. They're at 8. We're tapped out. We're going to have 6. What you got? Yeah. All right, well, we have the Void Rend for that. Gideon, gross. Targets our samurai, I'm sure. Oh, they make a token. Okay. It'd be close. I don't know, man. This is a wild match. 1 minute to do the job. They got 1 minute 44. They're taking a lot longer than we are. definitely regret not bringing in Shark Typhoon, though. Blood Baron. Ugh. Ugh. That turn took too long. Lifelink Blood Baron's pretty gross. We took out all our verdicts too. Gross, gross, gross. We got 1 second left. They got 32. If we had like a minute left, I think we would be playing Magic because we would get 1, 2, 3 tokens off of this Starnheim. And so, like, yeah. GG's opponent. Man, that was close. I'm going to take a bathroom break. I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. We timed out our opponent match 1. And then with last match, we got timed out. So, it is what it is, though. We lost the die roll. That guy champ. So, playing against a champ, apparently. See what we're playing against, though. This hand, we don't have any black. That's kind of rough, but we'll keep. Glacial Fortress into Hall. Maybe some mono white. All right, well, Verdict is a good pickup in the match. Yo, shout out to Card Hoarder for their loan program. If you guys are looking for Magic the Gathering on Magic Online, Magic the Gathering cards on Magic Online, check them out. Give them a check. They're pretty great. Pretty great. Great customer service. Wide selection of cards. And yeah, just overall generally awesome. I guess we want to Behold, right? Foretell. Setting up for the long game. Training. We are getting rocked here in the early going. This is the first time we've run into this issue, but yeah, I mean, obviously it's definitely a problem. No fetch lands makes the mana base pretty shaky, to say the least. How's it going, Than? Ooh. I guess we do want one. We really need lands, so I hate to bottom these, but really need lands. Verdict away. Yep. All right, well, they've got their hopeful initiate left. They can still put pressure on. Are we just dead? Wedge mana base over shard mana base. Yeah, we're pretty toast here. Thalia is definitely good. Just adding back the pressure, built the board back up. Verdict. Yeah. GG's. That guy champ wins. All right, so that's good. Temporal Lockdown would be pretty good. Void Rend. All right, what's bad? Probably our clunkier counter spells. Like Shark Typhoons and stuff. Behold was fine. What's up, Rock Hard Abs? How's it going? They're about to be shocked when they see... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Actually... Let's get our Shark Typhoons back. They're not terrible. Something like that. Alright, well, we've got a black. We've got all our colors. And we've got some early game interaction. And then some haymakers. So this hand looks just fine. But yeah, they're going to be like, what? I think we played Rafine's Tower. Or did it? Maybe I scooped before I played the Rafine's Tower. I don't remember. Hopefully we can get a W. Guys, this will probably be my last match. It's going to be a family day today. But I'll be back Wednesday. And if you want to watch the replays, they'll be on YouTube. Or you can just watch them here on twitch.tv/LessAlex. A family day. Yeah, it's a bit, it's kind of not raining, but it rained last night, you know, so it's kind of that, but it's about 50 degrees out, so might be a nice day. See if we can't tag something with this sensor on their turn. Mutavault, gross. It's very good. Thalia, that's exactly what we want to tag with this sensor. Yes, please. Yeah, Martin Luther King Day. Shout out to Martin Luther King. One of the greatest people that ever lived. All right. Called to confirm, and it is confirmed. Oh, sweet! There's like a... Oh, man. Dang it. Dang you, Scuba Steve. All right. I don't know what's better. Do we use Vanishing Verse or... Eliminate? I guess Vanishing Verse? And yeah, because Vanishing Verse can't hit Mutavault either. All right, Rocket, thanks for hanging out, bud. Have a good one. Eliminate. Oh, eliminate? No, eliminate. Yeah. No land, man. Okay, that's something we've had some issues with today is hitting our land drops. Now, last match, last game, or in our game 3, we kept a 2-lander, but I think we only drew like 3 lands the first like 6 or 7, 8 turns maybe. Place 26, so I don't think it's like a land count problem, but we'll take 2. What is it, 2? Yeah. Take 2. Probably got shenanigans main phase too. Well, they forced our hand. We want to be able to cast our planeswalkers on time. See you, Raydeen. Always ask important questions. Yeah, as if there's a card in Magic called Lemonade. When it enters the battlefield, return target card. Oh my gosh. Well, not a clean removal spell here, but we do get a 2-for-1 of sorts. We desperately need to draw land. That's what we need. Dauntless Bodyguard. Pretty good. Linarch Aspirant. Man, they just rebuild. I got no cards left in hand, so if we do decide to verdict here, we'll get rid of the Bodyguard and the Aspirant. Yep. All right. Wanted to Wrath first, then we have like a semi-clear board to play one of our planeswalkers. Which one do we want to play is the question. Ashiok kind of seems a little bit better in this scenario because it... Well, shoot! Yep. Attack for 6. Pretty gross. Wow. Pretty disgusting. Thalia flexing her muscles. We're just dead, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. Just stone cold dead here. GG's, opponent. Wow. All right. Well, there you have it. Let's take a look at the list, guys. That was pretty rough, honestly. That was pretty rough. We started the day well. Played against the Mirror. We won. They timed out. Then we just played against mono white aggro. They pretty much crushed us in 2 very fast games. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate ya. We are going to raid someone. Let me see. But if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below, what did you think about the deck? Do you like Ashiok? Do you like Thought Distortion? What do you think about adding a 3rd color? It is a bit risky because, you know, you're diluting your mana base. But you do get some pretty sweet cards. And obviously, the Ashiok was more of a fun of. I really like that card. I like the character. I wanted to try it. So, but yeah, Voidrend, Vanishing Verse, Fatal Push, those cards are all real cards. And obviously, Thought Distortion in the sideboard is awesome when you're talking about when you're talking about the mirror match. So, all right, let's see. We are going to raid Rain the Witch, also known as Autumn Burchett. So that should be pretty cool. They're an awesome player, won a Mythic Championship, and they beat me a couple of days ago last week. So shout out to them. Alrighty. But yeah, get hyped whenever y'all get over there. Thanks for hanging out with me. Be kind to one another. Catch you on the flippy flop, control freaks. Adios.